Welcome to Zelst Restorations, and here we have Project Lekker. Yes, it is a thing of beauty. It will be anyway. So what we have is a 60 something, early 60s splitty, old VW transporter if you want to get real technical. It's a panel van. So the situation here is that the owner has had welding done to it. So there was previously dodgy windows cut into it, etc. And this whole panel looks like it's been replaced. And it was a camper as well, just to make things interesting. So she's pretty much stripped out. But as you can see there, nice echo in here, the welds of the where the pop top was. So it would have been a hell of a job. But we found a few issues which was brought to our attention when we've got some good light here. But definitely a few high spots along here with the where they've welded the sheet in. That's not so much an issue, we can panel beat that down. But oh, like you can see the same here. I've just run the file over that to see where it's high. Definitely some repairs along there. So yes, we have quite a bit of panel beating to do. But you will notice we've hooked up this bit of a string line. It's only a rough guide, but you might be able to see it from the camera angle there, where it's got comes up and where it's welded on comes off an angle. It's not that nice round curve. And if you see under the string line, might not be able to tell. I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah, there's a fair gap there. Not real happy with that. So we're going to not only knock these highs down from here, but we'll have to get the panel itself up to get rid of that gap, which I don't think the camera's really showing. But the string line's only a guide, but it, you know, the gap's pretty much near 8 mil or so there. So definitely too big for filler. So along here you can see the welds from where they've sheeted up over where someone's cut windows into it in the past. And there's a bit of a mystery with this door as well. Well, I'll start from the front and work back, but you can see there the bottom part of that door's been replaced. That there, yeah, the whole thing's getting stripped back to bare again anyway, but you can tell they've welded new seals. This piece in here, a whole new floor's been welded in actually, so and outriggers, etc. But yeah, this is concerning me a bit. This door, for starters, must have been sourced from somewhere, because that looks like an old cutout for a handle or something that's been welded up there. But we'll have to stitch weld that all the way around. And this here looks like they've done a flange weld, but they've put the flange in and then they've only spot welded it. So not happy with that either. So we're going to stitch weld that right across, make it nice and solid. Same on this one. Definitely some panel beating to do along there. What do you reckon, Chief? Yeah, we can do it? Yeah, definitely. Like, safety first here, Zelst Restorations. Yes. So what do we got here? Inside. Holy dooly. Rusty trays, rusty bumpers, door parts, the frames. You can even see in here these have all been patched, and that's going to be all taken back, treated, ground back, smoothed up. Yeah, and painted to make look pretty. This one's not too bad. I've seen some pretty nasty shit in these splitties, and yeah, you can see the new floor in underneath, and they've just blown some primer on it. You can see that that inner join there was pretty, there was some nasty work in the past. It must have been quite the bus to start with. So yeah, so what we've got to do is actually get this up higher, because this is where the low point is, so we've got to get that up. Yeah, panel beating central. Yeah, so limited time, sort of, limited budget. Well, the budget dictates the time. But you can see here where it's been a lot of repairs on this front, down through here, right along there. So the welding seems to be okay, but it certainly needs a fair bit of dressing before any filler work and paint. So I think safaris have been fitted, so we'll get them all sorted up. Looks like originally it was a beryl green, but yeah, it won't be going that. It's well, the colour's going to be surprised, isn't it? You can see it when it's all done. So quick look in the engine bay here. Pretty crusty. Apparently the van was blasted before it came to us, and yeah, so we've gonna strip it all back anyway, because often the etch primers that's used, like the metal's not treated properly before etch primer goes on, and surface rust can start, and then it's a barrel of shit. So pardon the French. So righto, project Lekker ding, we're ready to get into it. It will be a sexy van when it's finished. Yeah, you can follow this build on Zelst Restorations, as you know. Oh, here's the door. Yeah, pretty chunky. It looks like they haven't removed the old paint fully, only where they've had to do the repair. So gapping all these doors is going to be fun as well. All right, we are ready to get into it. Talk to you later.